The German Federal Minister for Economic Cooperation and Development, Svenja Schulz, and World Bank Vice President for West and Central Africa, Ousmane Dianga, just visited some African countries to strengthen ties with them. Burkina Faso is one of the countries that received them. Schulze is the first European minister to visit Burkina Faso since the latest coup took place. The joint visit of Germany and the World Bank was geared at supporting local communities, addressing threats to stability through development, and fostering economic opportunities. Germany has always been very supportive of West African countries by creating development projects and assisting the population in times of crisis. It is one of the greatest contributors to the World Food Program. In 2014, the government of Burkina Faso, through the World Food Program, received a sum of over $2 million from Germany to treat acute malnutrition, and this benefited a total of approximately 57,000 children under the age of 5 and 11,000 pregnant and nursing women. However, in today's video, we shall be talking about how Germany is trying to convince President Ibrahim Traore to become one of her best partners, as well as some projects that Burkina Faso has realized so far thanks to cooperation with Germany. Just stay glued to your screen as we unveil this package. Burkina Faso is currently under its second successive military regime and its departure from democracy, just like its neighbors Mali and Niger. This has prompted condemnation from beyond the country. The visit of the German minister and representative of the Sahel Alliance is seen as a very important and strategic one. The military seized power in Burkina Faso in 2022, and so far, they have been trying so hard to wipe out Western influence and domination. The 35-year-old president, Ibrahim Traore, is strongly against their former colonial power because of their difficult policies. Burkina Faso's new strategic power is Russia. Traore is trying to withdraw Burkina Faso from the hands of jihadists, who have been plaguing the country for quite a long time. Almost 6,000 schools in Burkina Faso have had to close because of terror. While Burkina Faso clings to Russia, Germany is also showing increased interest in the country, and this was clearly portrayed in their recent visit. According to Schulze, Burkina Faso needs to be accompanied in the domains of technology, agriculture, and environment, amongst others. She mentioned that Germany has to be on the ground to put things in order so that Russia doesn't take control. She went further, saying that Russia doesn't take care of the basic needs of the people of Burkina Faso, like education and provision of other social amenities. The German minister emphasized that Germany will continue to be a great partner in the development of the Sahel region. Bear in mind that the UN reported on the worsening humanitarian situation of the Sahel region in 2020. About 16 million people in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger suffered from starvation. In response, Germany pledged to support them with $100 million. A key problem Germany has to handle is working hand in glove with autocratic governments. Minister Schulz emphasized the need to have a democratic arena, where Germany can better carry out its activities. Germany and Burkina Faso have maintained diplomatic relations since 1960. The frequency of bilateral visits between both countries has increased dramatically in recent years. Germany is assuming responsibility for the international, political, and financial commitment on the ground as the donor spokesman for Burkina Faso's decentralization and municipal development sector. It also plays a key role in the sphere of humanitarian assistance, with the view of continuing her support to Burkina Faso. You may want to ask why Germany should come begging to be part and parcel of Burkina Faso's development, given that the country has a leader who is very ambitious to move mountains. Note that President Ibrahim Traore has a bold vision for Burkina Faso. He aspires to see a prosperous, stable, and united nation, where all citizens will have the opportunity to realize their full potential. He is committed to combating terrorism and insecurity, which have continued to affect some parts of the country. Traore is promoting a comprehensive security approach involving enhanced regional cooperation and the development of intelligence capacities. He also invests a lot in agriculture, which the country so much relies on, and he is also committed to promoting transparency and good governance. During Svenja Schulz's trip to Burkina Faso, she visited media projects in Ouagadougou and appreciated the efforts they were making to ensure the delivery of veracious information to the public. She promised that Germany would continue to support local organizations that check facts and train journalists in a bid to make an important contribution to development and peace. Burkina Faso has long been considered as one of Africa's success stories in terms of press freedom. However, the country is still ranked amongst the poorest in the world, characterized by political instability, Islamic terror, and the deteriorating effects of climate change. For so many years, the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development has been supporting long-term projects for freedom of expression and media development in the Sahel region. Neighboring countries like Mali and Niger have also benefited from this German support over the years. Germany is working to establish a regulated basis for water resource management through many of its agents in Burkina Faso to protect the natural resources on which people's lives depend. They're also promoting the conservation of the environment and biological diversity. Germany is working on the ground on nature conservation measures in the Arly-Penjuri region and in connection with biosecurity. Another project carried out by Germany in Burkina Faso is the fight against hunger and poverty, and this is done through the generation of incentives for investment in rural agriculture. This has opened new opportunities for local people to participate in agricultural development. The most important areas of these projects are soil restoration, green innovation, youth entrepreneurship, as well as agricultural loans and food safety. The German Corporation for International Cooperation, popularly known by its acronym GIZ, is running the Global Backup Health Program on behalf of the German government to assist health actors in Burkina Faso with special attention given to the prevention of HIV/AIDS and pandemics. About 17,000 young people in Burkina Faso have made use of the advisory services of the German Corporation for International Cooperation and taken voluntary HIV tests since 2018. In order to facilitate peaceful self-development in Burkina Faso, Germany has also intervened in the decentralization process while working to strengthen social cohesion. They promote children's rights and support the needy and host communities. This has so far strengthened cooperation in the Sahel and improved the security situation of the region. Germany has always been interested in Burkina Faso. In 2019, the German Chancellor, Angela Merkel, visited Burkina Faso at the start of a tour in the Sahel and stressed on improving the future of the people. Burkina Faso's officials have explained that relations with Russia are strictly based on demand and supply. But since Germany and Russia are not on good terms, care must be taken on the kind of support Burkina Faso receives and from whom. Germany has warned Russian influence in West Africa, including Burkina Faso. Svenja Schulz warned that Islamic terrorism and Russian ambitions are threatening the Sahel region in sub-Saharan Africa. Burkina Faso is moving closer to Russia like its neighbors, Mali and Niger, which are also ruled by military forces, following coups in recent years. The three states are pivoting away from former colonial power, France, which previously provided military aid and anti-terrorist support. Minister Schulze says the spreading terrorist groups and the growing Russian influence in the region have the potential to increasingly destabilize an entire region in Europe's neighborhood. That is why Germany wants to open channels of dialogue to promote her position. They are tackling the media to prevent any information contrary to their works. Relations between Burkina Faso and Russia are far-fetched, and there are growing fears about whether she must heed Germany's call. Bear in mind that Burkina Faso has signed an agreement with Russia for a nuclear power plant to cover the energy needs of the population. Therefore, Russia still has some time in the country. In the heart of Burkina Faso's capital, Ouagadougou, posters advertising free Russian language courses have been put up, and Russian flags are hoisted almost everywhere. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso has strengthened its military cooperation with Russia, seeking support from Moscow to fight against armed groups. Svenja Schulz's recent visit to several African countries is a determined attempt to deepen the relationship and collaboration between Germany, the World Bank, and these countries. The visit serves as a reminder of how crucial it is to support sustainable growth, economic development, and the resolution of major issues facing African countries. The goal is to improve cooperation in sectors including infrastructure development, poverty alleviation, education, healthcare, and sustainable economic practices by having open dialogues and forming partnerships. These initiatives show a dedication to helping African countries achieve their goals of social and economic development. However, countries always show dedication to the African continent at the start and end up exploiting it. We are all waiting to see what Germany has in store for Burkina Faso. Which country do you think Burkina Faso should lean on the most? Germany or Russia? Leave your views in the comments section. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the New Tourist channel. Turn on your notifications too so you get notified whenever we upload videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.